Welcome to this video. Right now I'm starting from Abayita Ababiri. This takes you back to the sides of Kasenyi landing site. So this way, this other side, it's all the Lake Victoria. So I'm going to be walking here slowly until we get to Entebbe. Some points I'll take a border, and most of the points I'm going to be walking. So let's walk together towards wherever I get to. I want to show you how this area looks like as of recent. And this is 2026. We are in Entebbe municipality. I'm not really sure whether here it is still Wakiso or it is already in Entebbe, but all I know, we're in Abayita. This could be Entebbe or Wakiso, one of the two. So anyone out there, please remind me, drop something, tell me. So this is what we are supposed to use as the walkway, not paved. It's where people put their products and sell them. These are some pants. Cargo pants. These guys are selling timber. That is something to do with construction. These ones here are mechanics. This is the motorcycle garage, a small one around here. So you see what happens with these, what could be walkways, what should have been walkways. If someone constructs and they have the how can I call it, their pockets allow them to extend and do pave. This is what happens, like here, these are pavers. After construction, someone puts up pavers. And this is the neck. It is the showroom of the army, the constructions. Sorry, the cars that they make. If you can clearly see them up there, those are the cars that the army makes here in Uganda. So this is how this place looks like. This is the new structure. They are still doing the finishing. They completed it up and now they're doing the finishing. This is a simple mart. Can I call it mart or shopping area? Just like that. Entebbe is relatively clean. Entebbe is in Wakiso. It's a municipality in Wakiso. So Wakiso has several municipalities, including Nansana municipality. Not forgetting Machindi Sabagabo municipality. They all are in Wakiso. Which Wakiso? Inside it is where Kampala is. So this is the market, or maybe I can enter the market briefly and see how this market looks like. Abayita market. I've never been here, by the way, so I want to see how it looks like. This is goats. Guys, I've just found out there is more meat in this market. There is more butchery. Is it called a butchery? Yeah. And a lot of foods as well. The green banana, the Irish. So I think I want to go exit there. Let me turn from here. Most of the markets have a spot for meat, birds, and fruits. And it is branded by Airtel. So this is how I go through it. It's organized and clean, that I can say it. This is sea salt, this one. So this is how the market looks like. Abayita market looks like this. It's very clean and organized. So also still in this other side up, you get to see how this area looks like. And this is called Abayita Street Mall. Strip. I don't know what strip means. Anyway, let's continue. So the market is not so big. The market is not so big, so I try to interact with some guys inside there. Most of them don't want to be on camera. Get yourself some chicken. So this is what used to be the old road, and now they constructed this. So the market is here. This is called the Abayita Strip Mall. It's a few kilometers from here to Entebbe, and of those I'm going to walk a few of them. Look at this space. I don't know what this space is used for. Is it for vendors? Is it a parking place? But it's not a parking because it doesn't have an area where cars would access it. Still give you views of Abayita. This is called Bombia Complex, this one here. Then we turn like this. This comes from the sides of Kampala. And also somewhere in front, that's where we will join the expressway from. So here you have already joined the express, like you have left the expressway, you're onto this other part. Well, this other part is relatively faster. It's not that slow. So let's walk. We are in the southern parts of Kampala. One of the busy roads. Yeah, there are more sirens on this road. People are heading to the airport. People are heading to bigger places like the State House for appointments. Hear them. Hear them. Not more than a minute. We've had 2 so far. This is Entebbe's Abayita. Look at this structure here. They are doing the finishing. That's how it looks like. So I think the Entebbe municipality should be working on this stretch. Like they give it some beautiful walkways, well paved with pavers. It would look fantastic. So if I turn here, this is the view that you get. Still, it is 1.8 kilometers as you head towards the toll or the expressway from here. So let me walk. I think I have less than 10 kilometers towards the Entebbe. But my main point is heading to Chitibulu. Once I reach Chitibulu, Is it how that area is called? Then I'll be getting a bike towards Entebbe. So just stick around. So we have 10 kilometers to Entebbe. Yeah, just imagine if all these are paved, how everything would look like. That one also has sirens. So here you can clearly see the Lake Victoria the other side. Here is where you also have the Entebbe Lakeside Hospital just down there. This is Entebbe. This is how this area looks like. I am in Entebbe municipality, where we have the only airport at the moment, the only functional airport at the moment. We have two airports, but the second one is not being used for commercial flights. The planes that are using it at the moment, they're only bringing materials that are supposed to be used in the extraction of the oil that we have in those parts where the airport is, Kabalega International Airport, named after the great king of Bunyoro who resisted against colonial rule. It's called Kabalega. So right here, this is where we have the Speak Resort. You see where the mark that says the road ends here is there, but this way they brought up to here. They developed it because they had what it took to develop everything. So this is how Speak Resort Entebbe looks like. Someone is about to ask who owns Speak Resort. Speak Resort is owned by a Ugandan rich man, an Indian Ugandan. Can I call him like that? Look at the structure at the gate. It's a whole house. So it is owned by a Ugandan of Indian origin, just like Zoran Mamdan. Zoran Mamdan is Ugandan by birth, but of Indian origin. So he also is a Ugandan by birth, but of Ugandan origin, sort of Indian origin. So he's the owner of this place. See, that is a tour van, possibly coming from the airport to pick clients. Who knows? So if the Kabalega International Airport is completed, it will be an easy one. Like, you don't have to drive clients or tourists for a long time from the airport to head towards those sides. No, you just come at the airport, a short drive, you're at Maction Falls, or you're exploring the northern parts of Uganda, you're exploring the culture in the northern sides. From there, you can go to the parks in the north. We have some parks in the northeastern. We have Mountain Moroto, that side. The towns, we have a lot of things in the eastern Uganda as well. You can check out there and come back to the airport, fly out. So to me, I guess this is called Chitiburu Trading Center. I don't know, but I guess it is. The Lake Victoria, you can see it from here. Guys, what's the name of this structure? I remember one time I posted a video of me in a car driving along here and captured something here, and people were saying something. What is the name of this structure? What was it? What is it now? So this area is called Chitibulu as far as I know. Chitibulu is where the water touches this water almost crosses the road on this road, along the Entebbe road. So guys took the opportunity of the water that comes close, or the beach, because a beach is an area that touches water. So they took part of that beach and then they use it to wash motorbikes and earn a living. How cool. The air right here hits differently. Look at that house. So people carry clothes and bring them here to wash, like this. The water waves doing what they do always. Hear the wind? I hope you can hear me very well, because the winds. So this is Lake Victoria, and that is part of Entebbe. It goes like this, it goes round. So if you know what we call a peninsula, Entebbe is a peninsula town. And a peninsula town is like, if we are to draw a map, let me say, of a lake, like it's a town that enters inside the water like this. I mean, one day they will wake up and there are no more. Like, you wake up and Entebbe has broken off from the mainland and it's now an island, a floating one. It is part of the many islands in the Lake Victoria Islands. These are kids here swimming. There is life on those islands. You know, islands have problems that they come with, just like problems fishing communities face. It's what they also face. And this is supposed to be a forest reserve here, under the National Forestry Authority. It's from this other side to this way, so the road cuts through. And there is a point in time when the water here was crossing to the other side. That simply means it had a lot of water that had come. There were a lot of theories. A lot of people were saying a lot of things. Some were saying that it is the ice on Mountain Rwenzori. Of course, the glaciers on Mountain Rwenzori have, for the past decades, seriously decreased. And some people were saying, no, it's those glaciers that have melted and now they are causing that. Like, they are causing Lake Victoria to flood. This is where we are. We are in Chitibulu. Let me hope I'm saying the name rightfully. Chitibulu is what it is called. Look at the guards that they put here. These ones, by the way, stronger than any other guards that I've seen. They are very strong. Very strong. So there is also this part here. Remember the parts at the back where I said they should pave it? At least this gives a better impression. It is paved and there is grass. There is grass the other side. No separation from the lake. The lake does whatever it is supposed to do. So this is where we are. Let's go to Entebbe. So for the people that have heard about the Pearl Marinas in Garuga, they are in that area there. The other side is part of where people grow flowers. Flowers for export, flowers for local use, just there. Wow. Wow. See these boys, crazy ones. Allah. Allah. Crazy bikers. Recently I saw a biker saying, like someone comes out and be like, I pity bikers sitting on one bike and you're moving that fast. And then the bikers are saying, I pity people sitting, like almost 20 people sitting in a taxi or a bus, and they are trusting one person with their lives. Like that would be a tragedy. And then I'm like, some point it makes sense, but it doesn't. You always have to be careful while driving. Like as you're making any decisions, be fast on the road. If you're slow, you'll end up crashing. That means people will lose their lives. This is how this area looks like. The other one is part of the Speak Resort, the other one. And then other amenities the other side. This is Lake Victoria. We are not yet in Entebbe. We still have some good distance to get to Entebbe. I want to get a border right here, but this feels a bit scary in this corner because the speeds here are crazy. No speed humps. Everyone is driving faster. This is an expressway, can I call it like that? Everyone here is faster because you come from the expressway, you don't have to stop, you need to continue. People are rushing to the airports, people are rushing to appointments, people are going out. So I'm getting a border here. I want to negotiate. I am getting a border right now. I'm still at the Chitubulo. This is where I'm still living right now. Attend the forest reserve Vajitan. Chitubulo. Katabi Gombolola Forest Reserve. Forest Reserve. I've been told it is called Gombolola. From either sides. This is Katabi stage. That's the Mayor's Garden. I see some people there already seated. The army. St. Mark's Church, Namate, Victoria Mall, Entebbe. And then there is the less explored part of Entebbe, going that other side up. It is less explored. St. Teresa Primary is found there. The poster is found just down there. That's why you have Entebbe poster. Imperial Mall. And then the road to the zoo. That side, it is called the Lugadi Avenue, just there. or maybe named after Captain Lugard, I also don't know. Then opposite is supposed to be the State House. That's where the State House is. The one in town I've always told you is the State Lodge, and we have several state lodges in Uganda. The golf course is down there. Then behind is where we have the zoo. St. John's, Entebbe. This is how it looks like. It's a Protestant church. Then this is part of the golf course. Then Victoria Hotel. Victoria Falls, this one is Victoria Hotel. Uganda Security Printing Factory. This is what we have right now. I thought they were going to build something huge. It's not so big. This takes us back to the main road. Mivule Entebbe Guest House. The Entebbe Backpackers Limited. This one here. They have domes, they have rooms. I would recommend it. This is a church. Fanero Entebbe is here. They're still in a dome, not yet built. So at the back there, that's where we have the golf course. I remember Fanero used to be around this bar, next to this bar. Whatever happened, they shifted, or maybe the owner didn't want them around here. They were maybe in this area here. Now they've shifted to somewhere else. So guys, we are back onto the main road. The gorilla statue around here. So this area is called Kitooro, and from here you can go towards there is another landing site around there. So guys, I am in Kitooro. This area takes you back towards the landing site, which is somewhere up there. But since I am waiting for someone, I'll be ending the video around here. There is also a construction that is going on of this road. So I think I should take you there and show you everything. But of course, I'll have to rest a bit around this garden here. And then I can take you back that side. Thank you for watching to this very end. Keep watching.